Senate Bill 5 strengthens Alaska's restitution laws and helps restore crime victims to a pre-offense condition and protects the property interests of all Alaskans. So according to the Department of Public Safety's annual report last year, Alaskans suffered over $23 million in loss due to property crimes in 2013. A fundamental component of restorative justice is found in court-ordered restitution and how our justice system makes crime victims whole. Senate Bill 5 reconciles the inconsistency under one standard of restitution. First, it amends AS 12-55045A, adding a public policy consideration for offenders to compensate victims for damages and injury, including loss of income. Second, it amends AS 12-55045N to define loss of income as the total loss of income a business or person may lose due to not having stolen property available for a period of time it takes to replace that property. And it adds new language in AS 12-55045O, directing the courts in making determinations of loss for restitution to value property as the market value of the property at the time and place of the crime, or, if this cannot be reasonably established, the cost of replacement within a reasonable amount of time after the crime. Finally, Senate Bill 5 amends AS 12-55-100A2, conditions of probation, establishing the same standard as in AS 12-55045N. The current inconsistency in our restitution laws contributed to a recent Alaska appellate court decision that is problematic to Alaskans and their property interests. Welsh versus State of Alaska, the court decided that restitution orders as a condition of sentencing or probation would be restricted to actual damages or loss suffered by the victim and not consider market value of the property or loss of income to the crime victim. So this came to my attention. I'll give you one example. There have been a recent rash of drug-related burglaries on the Kenai. I believe the Matsu Borough has been a victim as well. But in this particular case, there's a small family-owned water well drilling company. And someone broke in and essentially removed all the copper from the vehicle, if you will. They ripped out the wiring harnesses. They removed all the copper wiring, the entire vehicle, if you will. That family was out of business for weeks. And the only thing that could be charged is the actual value of the damage to the vehicle. So I think it's an important bill. It's not a glossy bill, Mr. President, but I think what it does is it reconciles the current inconsistency in our restitution statutes, makes it clear in the law that we consider loss of income to be real loss to persons and businesses that the courts should consider in determination of restitution orders.